Hey everybody, welcome back to the Hobby Lodge. And today's video is only going to be a short one, and it's just a chat really. And that is a video response to Ginger Hippy Gaming, whose channel I'll link below. Focuses on a lot of weird and wonderful systems out there. I'm sure you already know them. If you're watching my channel, you're probably already watching his. Yeah, I really like his stuff. And he posed the question of what would you do, or how would you feel, what would you think if tomorrow the gaming market or the collection that you're interested in, the miniature hobby, whatever it is you're collecting, stamps, whatever, crashed and everything you owned was now worth a penny an item. How would that make you feel? What was the motivation for getting into the hobbies that you're into and the collections that you have? Would you be feel really bad if it was all worth nothing? Yeah, I thought I would do a response to that video. For me, the Hobby Lodge is all about collecting stuff that I'm interested in, or I feel nostalgic for, or that I want to enjoy with my family. It's never really ever been about the value of things. I've never bought anything where I've seen it as a future investment, bar one item, and it wasn't because it was an investment. It was because I wanted to support somebody, and I was looking for a high value item, and that really is. And this is probably the most expensive video game. I could talk about board games as well, but certainly video game is this Panzer Dragoon 1 and 2 Sega Saturn sort of double box collection, which I believe is quite unique, and I think there's only 12 or so of these in existence. Now, I bought this from Sega Zombie, whose channel I'll link below, and he opened his shop, the Retro Realm, up in Ipswich, which you should definitely go and see. And this was in there, and when I went and saw him for the first time, I was really keen to make sure I pumped some money into the store to help him out as much as I could, because my goodness, it is a brave thing to go and do and open up a physical store in 2022. So I bought this, and I have no love for the game. I'm not a Panzer Dragoon guy. I didn't grow up with it as a kid, but I wanted to get it, and that's probably the only thing that I think. Well, if that was worth a penny tomorrow, I'd probably be a little bit annoyed, because I'd be like, I spent big money on it, but I'm not that fussed. Like, it really wouldn't bother me that much. But that's probably the only thing in here that was bought with an idea of, well, it's probably going to be worth, it's probably going to hold its value or whatever in the future. But otherwise, the only things in here that maybe have value, I do have a fully painted Hero Quest board game. Hero Quest is a very desirable old retro board game. I know they've brought out a new one, but the new one is hollow, frankly. So that one, would I be fussed if it lost value? Again, not really, because I'm never selling it. I painted it all myself. I love playing it with my family. I have no intention of ever selling it. It has lots of value to me personally, from a nostalgic point of view, from my childhood, and also the memories I have of playing it with the family and the boys. But other than that, no, I don't care if it's worth £100 or £300 or whatever it's now currently worth. So yeah, when looking around in here, I haven't bought things because I think they're then going to be worth something in the future. I've bought things because I really want to enjoy them from a nostalgic point of view, or from a family point of view. And I guess that's the answer to the question. If I woke up tomorrow and everything was worth a penny, I'd probably immediately go, oh, there's probably some stuff I want to pick up. So I might go out there and pick up some games that I've been after that maybe are a bit pricey. But it wouldn't bother me that now that my Amiga's worth a penny and my Commodore 64 is worth a penny, and other things, because it really wasn't bought with that sort of mind. The only investment I've ever made is buying a home. That's probably the best one you can do. Once you've bought your house, you can it makes money, and that's it. But otherwise, I've never really been into the sort of investment game and worrying about things, because I think you would. I think if you sunk a lot of money into something, you might sit awake at night going, oh God, how's it doing, or is it going up and down in value? And I certainly wouldn't want to live my life with that kind of stress and worry. Just seems crazy. So that's probably the answer to the question. Is if it crashed tomorrow, firstly, I'd get out there and pick up some stuff I want. Secondly, I'd go, oh, that's a show. I feel bad for people that have maybe made huge investments in this stuff. Maybe they're collecting closed items or graded items, those holy grails that are out there and they're now worth nothing, where they generally have bought them as a future investment. But I wouldn't be personally that fussed. The Hobby Lodge is here to be enjoyed, and as long as that's happening, that's all the value it needs. It's generally is just for that. Anyway, yeah, that's my answer to you, Si. Thank you very much for the question. Go and check out Ginger Hippy Gaming's channel. I'll stick that below. Go and check out Sega Zombie's channel. I'll stick it below. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you all soon. Right, see you on the next video. Bye-bye.